Hey guys, Ben here. And look, I thought I'd talk a little bit today about being your authentic self. It's very important to feel like you can just be yourself, be in your own skin, do what you like. I really hope I'm an authentic person who tries to act as I normally would and in the moment, but it can be hard, and often I'm asked by people, particularly questions like, what did that person mean by that? When that person was making that comment, what were they saying? Did they think I was like that? When they said, is that person talking behind my back? Were they talking about me? When they were saying, I hate people who are lazy, were they talking about me? And I can see that as a main cause in holding them back from just being their authentic person in the moment. They're always thinking, is that person talking about me? Is that person thinking about me? Did that person on the train who looked at me funny, were they thinking about me? And I just wanted to give you guys a tip which really helps me to just be authentic and be myself. And my tip is that they are never talking about you. They're not thinking about you. You only think that they're thinking about you because we're all inherently thinking about ourselves. Every time we see someone talking on the train, we think they're talking about us. Every time we hear a comment, we think it relates to us. And that's fine, that's good. That means we're self-reflective, and that's all very good. But tipping it over into obsessing about what other people are thinking about you creates this whirlpool which drags you in. And particularly, I know a few people who've gone too far down that. They worry so much about their image, what happens, what people are saying about them, what people are thinking about them, that it creates all kinds of barriers in their life just for them to be natural in the moment and enjoying life. So my tip is, spend a little bit of time each day listening to people talking. It helps not to be in the conversation, but try to put yourselves in that person's shoes. Take yourself completely out of the situation. You're not thinking, what would I say back? When you're listening to that person, you're not thinking, what can I say about myself in return? Just listen to exactly what that person is saying. Listen to them complain. Know that they are talking about themselves. They're not talking about you. They're not talking even about the person they're referencing. This is the other classic thing, that even when we're talking about other people, we're thinking about ourselves very often. We're talking about ourselves. We're talking about the impact on ourselves, the thoughts about ourselves. But the world's a big, wide place. If people don't like us, they don't have to be with us all the time. If people don't like us, they can tell us straight away. They can be completely straightforward. Unless someone is really straightforward with me, I just carry on regardless. I try really hard to take into account other people's feelings. I think I'm quite reasonable. And if I'm not reasonable, I trust that people are going to tell me. I ask every now and then a trusted friend, do you think I'm lazy? Do you think I'm stupid? That's enough. I don't need to go around my whole life worrying every time anyone throws away a little comment. Oh, were they saying I'm lazy? Were they saying I'm stupid? I do enough self-checking, I do enough self-reflection to know exactly who I am, and that's okay with me. So that's my tip of the day. Please, when you're having a conversation today, have a think about, what is this person actually saying? What are they actually talking about? You'd be shocked if you try to detect exactly how much of that conversation they're talking about themselves, the impact on them, how this all means for them. You might even catch yourself, as I do every now and then, having a conversation and thinking, oh my God, that entire conversation was about me. I was talking about myself. I was talking about how it meant on me. That's entirely natural in some conversations. In others, you have to check yourself and know that be more in the moment, be more authentic by realizing that we're there to create natural human connections by talking about the other person a little bit more, by understanding they're not talking about us as much, they're talking about themselves. Understand that, use that to understand them, and use it to be brave, to be authentic, to be everything you want to be in this life. And don't worry, the comments aren't about you. You carry on, you're loved, and be brave, love your life, and have a great day.